Blackbeard versus Luffy is now confirmed. Spoilers for the manga if you don't read. Due to Blackbeard for the second time having a hand in capturing one of Luffy's family members, I mean, this time he didn't actually do it, but Luffy was ready to turn around and go back to Alabasta for Vivi, and she ain't even there. And we know that Luffy is sure to find out because the narrator made sure and told us that the world will discover that the hero of the Navy, Garp, went missing on Pirate Island, and everyone knows that Pirate Island is Blackbeard's stronghold. So what I'm saying is this is gonna lead to a God Valley incident part 2.
What did he say?
Kobe is obviously not just gonna leave Garp to die on Pirate Island, especially after that major character development bro got. I mean, like, come on, this was really his chapter. Seeing bro unlock Conqueror's Haki was absolutely top tier. Like, I didn't even expect it to be that fire, and bro went all out on them. People was talking all that shit and he casually one-shotted an entire island, bro. Come on. Now guys, this is just my theory and I could be 100% wrong, but I also could be right. And that would be awesome. Kobe reaching out to Luffy to help him save Garp is 100% likely because they've been friends since literally the beginning of the series, which is where we will see the future Pirate King and the hero of the Marines versus one of the most notorious pirates of their generation. And the two pirates in question both bear the name D. This time, however, Luffy is not gonna fail. I can confidently say now that Kobe can stand up with characters like Luffy.
What? Bro, what are you talking about?
Now, I'm not in any way saying that Kobe and Luffy are on the same strength level, but he's definitely not one of those fodder Marines anymore. Like, come on, guys. Teacher's rather intelligent and plans his moves 10 steps ahead. And given the recent information he found out about Sword, it's more I could see him definitely threatening to kill Garp if the government does not comply with his demands to make Pirate Island government affiliated. But given the recent pressure that the government is under and the fact that Garp is retired and a Sword member and who runs the world government in One Piece, I highly doubt they will bend to Blackbeard's demands. It would actually be more advantageous to them to have Garp killed on Pirate Island and have the rest of the pirates fight amongst each other and probably kill each other out. But I know that Garp isn't dead after the events of chapter 1088. Not a chance. Bro is just built different. I mean, not gonna lie, this panel gives me heavy old mentor character sacrifices himself for student energy, but this is One Piece and this is Monkey D. Garp we talking about, guys. Aokiji's freezing can be deadly, but he probably just froze Garp to immobilize him and is gonna thaw him out in a couple hours later or whenever the hell Teach gets back. And I'm sure Blackbeard is gonna want to keep Garp alive for the same reasons I mentioned above, which would give Kobe enough time to get in contact with Luffy, and who knows, you might even see a rematch, Kobe versus Luffy in all a little sparring, but Luffy in base form, of course. Anything above that would kill Kobe. This is where it depends on the Egghead Island incident conclusion a lot. We know that the Navy just pulled up to Egghead Island, and this is where the translations get a bit weird because in the spoilers it said Yonko Straw Hat Luffy takes Egghead Island as his territory, but in the official release it said that Straw Hats would be facing a siege on the island of tomorrow. So we don't actually know how it's gonna turn out, but Luffy is not gonna lose. Gear 5, the Sun God, Warrior of Liberation, nah. And don't forget, in the distance we saw a Blackbeard ship on the horizon waiting on the outskirts of Egghead Island. Now, remember, when Blackbeard encountered Law, he said that he figured he would run into one of the worst generation coming from Wano. That means that bro is not scared of Luffy in the slightest and actually doesn't even care. He probably thinks he could beat him.
Stop the cap.
Law had bro panting after that fight. He was messed up, bro. Like, look at this man's face. So I highly doubt that Blackbeard would want to get involved in that fight, but who knows? Oda said that the final saga was going to be a battle royale, and bro is probably trying to get as many poneglyphs or devil fruits as he can in one fell swoop. And the only thing we can know for sure is that Oda is cooking up some insane fire right now. So y'all should definitely subscribe, like, comment, let me know what you think in the comments, and watch this video with your friends, you know, share it to them. And if they didn't watch One Piece, force them to. 1,000 episodes ain't that long.